from the time I joined or teamed up with WYCOTAX, I had a lot of stress on me running the store, taking care of finances, marketing and whatnot, and bookkeeping. And was one thing that was really, I mean, it was taking most of my time. And from the time I joined WYCOTAX, that was just like such a relief on my end that I don't have to worry about those things. And also, like, not just taking care of bookkeeping, I would say that with Chris and his team, I got such a good support. Like, any question regarding his business related, regarding its, helping any kind of assistance we need in terms of business, WYCOTAX is always there. And I mean, I'm really, really grateful of Chris and his entire team for supporting us from the time we joined them. And it's been a great help.
The more that we help you grow, everybody will grow.
Absolutely.
And main advocacy is putting you in the front line because your success is our business.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Thank you for attending this week's webinar. Today, we are on episode 6 of 13 of the CARES Act funds available for all of business owners and the businesses all around the U.S. My name is Juan Turubiartes. I am an accountant, tax professional, payroll, and bookkeeping expert. Also, I have been assisting business owners achieve and get all of these financial assistances that are still available for them and for you guys, just provided by the federal, by the state, and to each county has their own as well. I'm going to be presenting this week's episode. We are going to be talking about the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. These funds have been available since March and are still available thanks to the federal for them to releasing additional funds. So business owners and their businesses that weren't able to obtain and get these in the beginning, there is still some money out there for you to obtain. WYCOTAX always likes to help business owners get the most for their business, whether it's in our services of tax, payroll, and books, but as well as these current hard times of all of these other additional free money that is out there. Before I start today, I'm going to be reading this disclaimer. This material has been prepared for informational purposes only. It is only intended to provide and should not be relied on for tax, legal, or accounting advice. Examples and other materials in this webinar are only for illustrative purpose and like for technical answers. WYCOTAX is an outsourced tax, payroll, and bookkeeping company. WYCOTAX is not associated with any institutions on this presentation and is a private business providing resources for small businesses. And today's webinar, it's going to be lasting about 15 minutes. And we're going to be going over, like I said, this Economic Injury Disaster Loan. If you have any questions, I encourage you to go ahead and type them away here in the comments. Or you can always reach us in our phone number through email so we can go ahead and assist you with any questions that you may have. Any copy of this presentation is always going to be available in our website. And as well as if you cannot see the whole video, you can always tune back in our YouTube channel. Just type in WYCOTAX. And this webinar, along with the previous ones, are always going to be there free of charge, always free for you to see it for the first time or to revise it again and again. And so you can just go over them. If you have any questions, maybe you can answer them right there. So now let's go over the previous situation with Miss Gloria. We all know Miss Gloria. She's a very good friend of ours. She's a single mom and an owner of a restaurant and has been running a business for more than 10 years. Now, due to the COVID-19 hardships, she was able to obtain this Economic Injury Disaster Loan. She had all the requirements and she was going to make this application. So what are the guidelines to qualify for this fund? What are every little requirement needed so you can go ahead and get this loan from the federal government? Now, let's go over what is the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. The disaster loan is a response to the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. Small business owners, including agricultural businesses and nonprofit organizations and territories all over the U.S. and U.S. territories, that they can apply for this Economic Injury Disaster Loan. This loan is designed to provide economic relief to businesses that have currently experienced and are still experiencing a temporary loss of revenue due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So the purpose of this loan, it is to meet the financial obligations and operating expenses that could have been met had this disaster not happened. This loan is just to go ahead and supplement any loss of revenue, either sales, either services. All of the business owners have been restricted compared to previous years. Some had to, of course, close the door temporarily. Unfortunately, some have to close the doors already forever. Their businesses had to shut down. In order for the federal to not obligate business owners to close their doors forever, they are giving out this loan. So this loan, that's what it's for, to meet the operating expenses that normally would have been met, but have not been met. Why? Because of this current COVID-19 pandemic. So let's go over what this loan consists of. It is a very good loan. Why? Because it has very low interest rates. The businesses have a fixed, it cannot go up, it cannot go down, 3.75% interest. Nonprofits, 2.75% of interest. Now this loan, it's a long-term loan. It has to be repaid the most in 30 years. Also, no prepayments, penalties, or fees are associated with this loan. So this is a long-term loan, 30 years. That means that whatever money, whatever loan amount you get, whenever you have to pay back every month, it's going to be low payments. That's what it's good. It's a long loan, so minimum low payments have to be met. If you want to make more of this minimum payment, you are always welcome to do so. That can be a strategy so you don't have to pay as much interest in the end, and you can pay it off sooner. The sooner you are free of a loan, the better it is. Of course, we all know that. Now, what should the loan proceeds be used for? It is used for working capital and normal operating expenses. Some of these expenses include, but are not limited to, healthcare benefits for yourself, for your employees, rent payments, utilities, supplies, anything that the business uses to continue operations. That is what the loan proceeds can be used for. Remember, this loan is for your business, for you to be stress-free so you can have some working capital. So use these loan proceeds to do just that. It would not be wise to go ahead and book all the flights for all the vacations that you always wanted. With these loan proceeds, go ahead and keep it for your business because it's a loan for your business. That's why the federal government issued out more and additional funds so more businesses can get these loans. That is the purpose. Now, collateral requirements. Any big loan of over $25,000 needs to have some collateral. This is just in case one business owner just decides to get the money and flee and never come back, never report. Then they need collateral. They need to have that assurance that they need to have something back if they lose all this money. Now, forgivable. What is forgivable? What is not? The economic injury disaster loan, that is not forgivable. That's a loan, normal loan, 30 years, low interest rate, that has to be paid back. Now, the economic injury disaster loan advance, we had already discussed this on the previous webinar. This advance is not repayable. So you can keep this money, whatever is not in the advance, but is on the economic disaster loan, that one is repayable. The advance funds, they already all been taken. There's no more advance funds. So if you're still thinking about making this application and are already going to be applying, only the loan can be gotten, not the advance. Maturity, 30 years. It's a long-term loan, so it is short monthly payments. Now, also the very first payment, when do you have to start paying this money back? It is 1 year from the date that the funds have been dispersed to you. If I make this application for this loan and today they give me all of the loan money, then I have until October the 7th, 2021 to make the very first payment. That's what this deferred 1 year means. Also, you can make these payments the easiest way, always through online. Everything is online now. You know, we have all of the good subscriptions, Netflix, all these other ones online. So we're going to pay online. This is the easiest way. Why? Because then you always have track. You always have a record of when the payments are due, which payments have been made, how much more you need. So online payments are the easiest. These can be made through pay.gov, or if you're going to be mailing them out, the address is in the Denver, Colorado office. And if you're going to be doing this, make sure to write the loan number in every mail check, just to, whenever they receive it, they know who is sending it. Where is this payment coming from? It would be very bad for you for 1 year doing it, sending it through the mail. You never write the economic injury loan, so they cannot allocate it to which loan these payments are for, and then you just lose a whole year of payments. Don't do that. That's why it's always easier. I would recommend the online payment, but if you cannot, the Denver, Colorado office is where you should be mailing all of these payments for. Of course, it is 1 year from now. Every month has to be paid. Now, Miss Gloria, good friend Gloria, she was able to get this economic injury loan. She was also able to get the advance. She told us about this last week. Now, besides these loans, she was also granted an SBA loan. Besides these, she was also granted an SBA loan. Now, can she defer the payments of this new loan due to the COVID-19 situation? We're going to be going over that on the next week's webinar. How can you defer payments of a loan? How can you defer SBA loan payments? Loan payments, love them. How can we defer them? I'll love them even more if I can defer them. We're going to be going that over next week. Remember, there's free money available for you and your business. We just have to go ahead and meet the requirements and ask for it. And there's a good chance that you're going to get that money. Money is good. Free money is even better. We want you and your business to be on the road into success again, not like on the right when you have been slowed down, not only because of shutdowns, not only because of less customers, and also more stress, more obligations for you to run your business. Why? Because if you do not have bookkeeping up to date, bookkeeping well arranged, easy to read for the lenders, then you're not going to get any, not one, not two, not three, any of these loans. It is important to have these books up to date. WYCOTAX would like to help you so you can get the most of your money. We have been open for more than 10 years, more than 20 years combined experience. Let us help you out. If you have any questions and you want to see if we are what we say we are, just visit our public page. You can visit our www.wycotax.com Facebook page. You will see all of these. Of course, happy customers that we have been able to assist, not just this year for this COVID-19 situation, but previous years. If you would like to see this presentation again, revise some of the materials I went over with you, you can always do it on the YouTube page, WYCOTAX. Free PDFs are available also in our wycotax.com website. Thank you very much for assisting us, and visit us next time so you can also learn if you have SBA loans, how can you defer these loans? Okay, so thank you for visiting us in our white coffee break. I'm out of coffee. I'll be getting some more. I'll be seeing you guys next week. Y'all take care and have a great Wednesday. Bye-bye.